Hello and welcome to Nirmal Bang, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Hira Dadia. We have with us Mr. VP Nandakumar, MD and CEO at Manappuram Finance, joining in. Welcome to the show, Mr. Nandakumar, and always a pleasure to speak to you, have you on the show and give us insights. Overall, Mr. Nandakumar, if you could just help us understand how has the quarter been in comparison to the last few quarters, taking COVID into consideration?
So the business you're seeing is back. If you take I analyze portfolio by portfolio, the largest portfolio, which is comprising more than 2/3, yes, which has shown a decline in the portfolio during the first quarter, the growth has come back. And with this growth level, we hope that whatever we have been telling the market to achieve the 10 to 15% growth every year in gold loan, that could be achieved this year also. There is a clear indication. The only thing, the growth has started coming towards the end of second quarter. So if you take the average gold loan, you can see a dip of around 3%, whereas towards the end there is a growth of around 13%. Why? Because the market was little dormant. We had to energize our people. We had to bring our people back. We had to add incur some extra cost. We need to put advertisements, etc. So we are back to that growth track. And we are hopeful of achieving around 15 to 20% growth from the start of this fiscal.
Right. So overall, right now, which are the segments where you're seeing higher traction, especially in terms of geographies as well?
Geographies, yes, the south is definitely better. And towards in the north, particularly in states like UP, MP, etc., the northern states, that traction is slowly coming. And east also it has come, but compared to the south, it is less. So in between, as you know, there were some natural furies like flood, etc. This has slightly slowed down for a fortnight. So, but still back. I think this quarter, the east and north also will come back. South and west, they have already shown good traction.
Okay. And overall, if you go to see from here on, what's the roadmap looking like ahead?
It is good. We are very positive about that. So the one reason is rural economy. In the south, to start with south, then going to west, the rest of the country, things are coming back. The life is becoming almost normal. This is one. So the demand is there. The demand, you would have seen a reasonably good growth in vehicle finance, the NPA coming down, etc. In affordable housing also, the growth was dull, but started picking up. The NPA will come down during this quarter. You will see it is coming down. MFI also, compared to the previous quarter where the collection was around 74%, has come back to 93%. It is steadily improving this quarter. Towards the end of this quarter, I hope it will definitely cross 95, 96%. That means the things are coming back. So you have asked for the roadmap. Yes, some extra cost we had to incur through advertisement and extra incentive, because For the last 2 years, the employees were not prepared to go out in the background of this pandemic. Now, as we all say, the pandemic has become endemic, and people started realizing that not only the health but livelihood also is important. We are supporting them through higher incentive, motivation, etc., through marketing, etc. So things are back, and after 1 or 2 quarters, definitely we'll back to the original growth trajectory. We are on very well on that recovery path.
Right. And overall, in terms of the gold portfolio, how are the yields panning out right now?
Yes, this yield, over a period of time, we expect a decline of around 2%. But see, the growth we are seeing in the recent past, and we are projecting, the branch operating efficiency will definitely go up. The per branch portfolio will definitely go up, because there is no branch expansion. So the growth is happening with existing people, existing branch staff. There is no additional cost. So the operating efficiency will go up. And you see our capital efficiency is also improving slowly. The tier one capital is 1 or 2% down. We want to bring it further down and take it to around 25% tier one level going forward. All this will definitely improve our operating efficiency. So even if there is a decline in 2%, this thing as in the yield, that will be that will get absorbed through better operating efficiency, as well as the marginal cost of borrowing is also on a declining path. 67 bips have been declined. It is now around 7.94%. It is expected to further go down by twin strategy. One strategy, even for a normal borrowing, the cost is down to around below 7.7%. And we have ample scope for improving short-term liquidity. That is CP. CP, which is around 7%, with our sort of lending, where always we have a positive ALM match, we can take that to 10%, 12%. That also will bring down the cost. So the NIM depression, whatever is there, will be absorbed through that. And we will definitely go back to an ROE level of over 20%. Which is declined during this quarter. Yeah, it will go up over 20% very soon.
Right. And if you have to see in terms of where, other segments of business go, which are the non-loan gold portfolio, what's the update on that, especially if you think about MFI, because we've seen a significant turnaround in Ashirvad's performance as well post the acquisition. Plus, if you talk about CV, housing finance, and other segments, how is the growth looking like?
Yeah, MFI segment, from the previous quarter of collection of 74%, of course, I agree. It is because of the lockdown, it has gone down to 74%. It has gone up to 93%. We are tracking that on a daily basis. And from the current traction, it will go to nearly 96% towards the end of this quarter. So it is steadily going up. So we have amply provided from the housing portfolio pre-COVID. We have provided almost 10.2% on that. So there is no so we have been providing amply, so that there is no surprise. So this stress may last for 1 or 2 quarters. After that, we expect that business to yield our pre-COVID level of ROA in MFI. So we are very positive on that segment, and but at the same time, we are cautious while disbursing, where the sensitivity is high, etc., where the collections are low, etc. Even new disbursals for new people, yeah, we are very choosy. Our preference, 80% is happening to existing regular customers. So this way, we are cleaning up for the system, the technology, etc. We are improving that payment systems, etc. We are improving. We are on that path. So with all these, yeah, if you ask me what is going forward for Ashirwad, my simple answer would be yes. We always we want to take a conservative growth path, prudent
Right.
growth path.
Right. And overall, in terms of the collection efficiency, how does it stand in different businesses right now?
So you would have seen the CV, the NPA is level to below 4%, 3.37%. So it will improve. It means the billing collection is almost 100%, and the ideal collection is happening. With all these, it is around 120-25%. Regarding affordable housing, that also is stable at around 95-96%. Why it is not improving? Because in affordable housing, some of them are not able to, and we have taken possession of around the properties of around 200 in numbers, where the market, as it was almost in a condition of stagnation, started moving. So these customers have surrendered. Many of them, most of them are self-constructed properties. In the normal circumstances, our ability to sell these properties compared to flats are far better. It is coming back. So this quarter and next quarter will be able to liquidate that. Thereby, we'll be able to bring the NPA level to around 2% in 2-3 quarters time. So in that segment also we are positive. The next is about the MSME portfolio, which is growing, which is around 500 crores plus as of now. Yeah, that may grow to around 800-900 crores this year, where the NPA level is hardly 1% in spite of this COVID. Yeah. So all the non-gold segments, even with a lag in collection because of this second wave, all are coming back. So next fiscal year, in 1 or 2 quarters, we'll be able to. We are hopeful of coming back to our normal business pattern.
Okay. And overall, in terms of geographies as well, I think almost if you have to look at the gold loan portfolio, you have majority concentration from the south. Do we see expansion happening in the west and the east as well? Because north is expanding. We're already seeing 17% come from there.
No. So we have applied for permission to the Reserve Bank of India for opening branches there. See, for loan companies which have branches over 1,000, we need to take RBI approval for opening branches. RBI, as you know, the officers were not functioning in the full, in the sense that many of the staff members were working from home. So slowly they are coming back, and in the usual process, it takes little time. They conduct inspection of the companies, physical inspection. Then it's a normal process. Then they consider giving approval. We are hopeful of getting approval for some 100+ branches during this year. All these will be in the rest of India other than the south.
And then overall, taking into consideration that we have Ashirwad, do we see major synergies where costs could be saved in terms of expanding each individual portfolio? Because the way Ashirvad is located and the kind of strengths Ashirvad has in terms of geographies is very different to the gold loan portfolio.
Yeah, so the Ashirvad also some 15% they can do other businesses. So they are looking at growing secured portfolio, which is also seeing a good traction. So yeah, now from the draft regulation, what we have seen is there are going to be big changes as far as the regulatory approach towards the MFI industry is concerned. The proposal, what we have seen is removing the interest cap, then removing the portfolio cap in the sense that the regulation is going to be the direction that the regulation is going to be on assets, not on the classification of companies, etc., which are all looking good for the MFI sector. So because of that, we are also positive about that sector. We see that will MFI or Ashirvad will definitely lend good strength to the government.
Right. So overall, lastly, Mr. Nandakumar, what's the kind of growth expectation and the key milestone that we are looking to cross?
So this year, I am expecting around, yeah, I am hopeful of around 15 to 20% growth in gold loan from the closing portfolio of last year. Yeah, the first quarter there was a decline, so we have almost covered that. Yeah, and this quarter we will almost reach the last year, the peak portfolio last year, etc. Beyond that, we will grow. So this year, from the closing portfolio, so last year we may grow, we may grow 15 to 20% in gold loan. In the standalone portfolio, next biggest portfolio is vehicle finance, which is around 1,200 plus crores. We may reach around 1,600, 1,700 during the current year. The MSME portfolio, which is which was closed below 500 crores in the second quarter, we may touch around 800, 900 crores this year. So the other segments like subsidiary segments, microfinance may reach around 7,500 crores or 8,000 crores this year. And in the affordable housing, which is 762 crores now, may reach around 900 crores this year.
Okay.
And the collection quality will definitely improve very much.
Right, so it looks like a good roadmap from here on as well, Mr. Nandakumar. Thank you so much for joining us on the show. Always a pleasure to speak to you, get insights from you. Good luck for the coming quarters and the growth strategy that you have in place, and speak to you soon again, and stay safe.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel for in-depth interviews of India Inc. and press the bell icon so that you do not miss our updates.